Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In here, I will talk about cooperative principle and implicature. Before we start, is what is cooperative principle? Cooperative principles revert to the underlying norms or assumptions that guide effective and cooperative communication. The most well-known framework comes from H.P. Gray's cooperative principle, which suggests that participants in conversations typically follow certain conversational maxims to communicate effectively. And number one is maximum of quantity is provide as much information as needed, no more and no less. And number two, maximum of quality is truthful, do not provide information that is false or unsupported. And number three, maximum of relation is be relevant. And last, number four, maximum of manner, be clear, orderly, and avoid ambiguity. And the example of maximum of quantity, the correct example is where do you live in Lampung? Is gives just enough information for the context, and the wrong example is where do you live? And I will answer in a three-bedroom house with red shutters at 45 Kangaroo Street, Lampung, near the market. It's too much information, more than needed. And number two, maximum of quality. The correct example is did you finish the report? And I will answer not yet, but I'm working on it. It's truthful response. And the wrong example is did you finish the report? And I will answer yes, but when they haven't, it lies or provides false information. Next, number three, maximum of relation is be relevant. Um, the correct example is are you coming to the meeting? Yes, I'll be there at 2. Is directly relevant to the question, and wrong example is are you coming to the meeting? I had really good sandwich for lunch. It's off topic, irrelevant, and last one is maxim of manner. Be clear and orderly. And example, the correct example is how did the accident happen? And I will answer the car in front of me stopped suddenly, and I could brake in time. Clear and straightforward. And the wrong example is how did the accident happen? Well, it was kind of thing where, like, the stop happens and then bam, it's fake, disorganized, and ambiguous. Next is definition of implicature. Implicator is part of pragmatics, the study of language used in context. It happens when someone says something and the listener understands more than what was said based on how conversation normally works. And why do we use implicator? We use implicator because number one, it makes communication more efficient or polite, and it allows people to subtle, indirect, or sarcastic, and it depends on shared knowledge and assumption that speakers are cooperating. In here is type of implicator. Number one is conversational implicator. This is the most common type. It's not part of literal meaning, but we infer it from context and conversational rules. An example implicator from quantity is how many kids do you have? And I will say I have 3. Implicator B has only 3 because if they had more, they'd probably say so. And number 2 is conventional implicator. These types come from the meaning of specific words, regardless of context. Example, she is rich, but unhappy. The word "but" implies contrast between the two facts, being rich versus being unhappy. Other words that create conversational implicature but, even, yet, still, and however. And bonus, number three, scalar implicator, a special kind of conversational implicator. This happens when a speaker chooses a weaker word from scale is some, many, most, and all, which implies the stronger one doesn't apply. Example: some students passed the exam. Implicator is not all students passed. If all had passed, the speaker would have said all. That's it for today. Thank you for watching my video. See you guys. Bye.